WA shark cull has been before the Supreme Court this afternoon as conservationists fight to have the drumlines pulled from the water. Silvana Sikorsky joins us live with the details. Silvana.
Kiara, more than 50 supporters packed the public gallery as the matter was heard for the first time since an injunction was lodged in the Supreme Court last week. Sea Shepherd Australia and Sharon Burden, the mother of Kyle Burden, who was killed by a great white off Bunker Bay, called for a judicial review into the government's catch and kill policy, claiming it's unlawful. The prosecution said there was a circumstance of urgency for their application. They want the drumlines pulled out immediately. Now, under state laws, the government granted themselves the exceptions to go ahead with the policy. Sea Shepherd says those exemptions weren't published or available for public debate, therefore the government is acting illegally. Now, the prosecution accused the state government of trying to carve out an island of immunity for itself in what would otherwise be common practice in WA waters.
They are arguing a quite technical point. We'll wait and see what the court decides, but I am confident that both the state government and the Commonwealth have followed all procedures to fine detail and accurately.
So for now, the drumlines are still in place. The judge is expected to hand down his decision tomorrow. Kiara.
Thanks, Silvana. Silvana Sikorsky there.
Controversial policy to catch and kill sharks has gone to the Supreme Court. Rob Scott is there. Rob.
Well, Sue, the marine conservation group, the Sea Shepherd, and the mother of Kyle Burden, who was taken by a shark off Bunker Bay in 2011, have taken the state government to court seeking an immediate injunction to the drumline policy, which, if the judge finds in their favour, could see those lines pulled out of the water. They argue the decision to set baited hooks off Perth and southwest beaches is not valid because the exemptions allowing the Fisheries Department in Perth and the southwest contractor to catch and kill tiger, bull and great white sharks greater than 3 metres are unlawful.
Every single day, more and more sharks are being caught on these drum lines. We want those drum lines pulled out immediately because we feel that the laws protect the sharks.
Lawyers for the state government have been arguing that an injunction is not necessary and that the policy is legitimate. Colin Barnett is already on record as saying he is confident that the policy has been done by the letter of the law and the policy is in fact legitimate. And we will find out tomorrow from the Supreme Court whether the drumlines will be left in the water or in fact pulled out. Rick?
Tomorrow, whether drumlines will stay in waters off Perth and the southwest. Matt Tinney, Sea Shepherd and Sharon Burden, the mother of shark victim Kyle, took the controversial kill policy to court today.
That's right, Tim. The debate moved from the coast to the courtroom today. Sea Shepherd is asking for the drumlines to be removed, arguing the shark kill is unlawful because totally protected sharks like tiger sharks are being caught, but the Premier isn't worried.
We'll let the court make its decision. The case, as I understand it, is really about a technicality. The state government and the federal government have been very careful to make sure that the correct procedures have been followed. If there's some error in that, then no, we would correct it, but let's wait for the court outcome.
Right now, there are at least 55 drumlines off Perth and the southwest. So far, more than 80 sharks have been caught, most undersized tiger sharks, but no great white sharks. Court has just adjourned and the judge has said he'll reserve his decision until tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock. So tonight, Tim, the drumlines are in place off WA beaches.
Shark cull policy began in the Supreme Court today. The environmental group Sea Shepherd is challenging its legality and has applied for a judicial review. As Charlotte Hamlin reports, the activists are also asking for an immediate injunction to prevent more sharks being killed.
The environmental activists are challenging the validity of the state government's program of setting baited drum lines off beaches in Perth and the southwest. The lines were put in place in January after the Federal Environment Minister granted WA an exemption from laws which protect great white sharks. But a lawyer for the activists has argued the exemption is illegal because it wasn't properly documented in the Government Gazette and has applied for a judicial review into the process. Supporting the activists is the mother of shark attack victim Kyle Burden. The lawyer also applied for an injunction to force the government to remove all drumlines from the water immediately. But the Premier is confident his shark policy will withstand the challenge.
My understanding is that they are arguing a quite technical point. We'll wait and see what the court decides, but I am confident that both the state government and the Commonwealth have followed all procedures.
The science is against this program. The people right around the world are condemning what Western Australia is doing. It's painting Western Australia in a very bad light.
Justice James Edelman is expected to make a finding tomorrow.